Daktari, a quick one. Karibuni to yet another episode of Daktari, a quick one. Kama K, your host, Dr Nyadimu. Na leo, episode ya leo inanipea ka nostalgia hivi kidogo. Acha niwapeka story. When I was in med school, I used to do these emceeing things. Kuanga, wase wapi nduru, nini. But I used to have my own DJ. There was a time when DJing was such a thing. Every young man with a computer could DJ. So me, I had my own DJ. Shout out to DJ Kadava. So today, niko na a very interesting DJ in the house. Anajua mnashangaa DJ? Yes. DJ na ni daktari. Na sio daktari tu, ni pediatrician. Na sio pediatrician tu, neonatologist. Oh my God. I mean, the profile is so big. Yet what she does is so interesting. So kama K hapa daktari quick one, we bring such figures, tunaongea nao, tuna find what pushes them, how did they find themselves in this field. Yani she's a DJ, she's a doctor and a neonatologist on top of that. So stay tuned. Tutakuwa naongea na Dr Kuta, atakuwa anatuambia her journey as DJ Branula and as Dr Elizabeth Kuta. So stay tuned. Furahia kama K. Piga subscription, like, comment, share. Tuonane kule ndani. Furahia. Daktari, a quick one. Karibuni to yet another episode of Daktari, a quick one. Na kama nilivyowaambia kwenye intro, leo niko na DJ. DJ Branula on the are you on the ones on two and twos ama leo uko kwa?
Today I'm on the mic.
Today on the mic. Can I tell you how I heard about you?
Tell me.
I was somewhere in Nairobi doing a locum.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was talking to some physician.
Yes.
Yeah? She's coming on the podcast soon, so I want to jinx her name. But I was talking to her and she was like, "Hey, you should totally look for this DJ doctor." I was like, I had never actually heard about. Then kaona,
Wow.
we searched with her, tukaenda YouTube, we saw you and all that. And what? Yeah. Then I saw you on a photo on Dr Nyadimu's set. I was like, I will give me that doctor's number.
When I did a gig for
her.
Yes.
Then here we are. Voila.
Nice.
Yeah, very interesting story.
Thank you.
But first things first, able to pay introduction. Who is DJ Branula?
DJ Branula is also Dr Kuta. So Dr Kuta is a consultant pediatrician and a neonatologist. Then also a professional DJ.
A professional.
Yes.
See if to see a jokes.
I am fully trained. Yes.
Yeah, boy, you will tell us that in later. You said you are a pediatrician and neonatologist.
Yes.
Today I realized, I was telling someone that was coming to interview a neonatologist. Nika realize kumbe sio kila mtu anajua what a neonatologist is.
Yeah, so a pediatrician is a doctor who specializes in treating children, babies. And then so up to from 0 days from birth up to 18 years.
Up to 18?
Yes.
You know, I've seen parents come in to wametoka kwa pediatrician with a 17-year-old.
Yes.
I'm like, this one is...
Yeah. So ideally, it's supposed to be up to 18 years, according to WHO. But I think because of the pressure of work and the teenagers usually will fall between the pediatricians and the physicians. Some people put the cutoff at 13 years.
Okay.
But for us, we see up to 18 years.
See up to 18.
Yes, so they're still children.
Oh.
So a neonatologist will be a pediatrician who goes back to school to study medicine of newborns. So from birth up to 28 days. Sometimes you stretch it up to 90 days. Yeah.
90? Oh.
90 days.
That's 3 months.
3 months.
That's still a neonate.
Yeah, sometimes they come in very early. They are with us in the unit up to way beyond, beyond the 28 days. So it stretches beyond the 28 days.
So now you're a subspecialist.
Yes, I am.
Is there, can you now, is there hapo ndo unafika inaitwa no school ahead ama you can still become a neonatologist, neurologist,
cardiologist.
Cardiologist who just specializes on neonates.
I don't.
Ama umemaliza.
Have I seen anyone do that? What I've seen is neonatologists doing research or going back to do PhDs. You can do a few short courses, maybe in cardiology, so that you're able to do your own echoes, ultrasound, POCUS, and many other things. But not really to go back to school
no
like full time.
Specialty.
And a neonatology.
No.
I am yet to learn about that. But I think I'm done.
You're done.
Hey, medicine is hard, man.
Medicine is hard.
Medicine is hard. I think that's. I think I've outdone.
You've outdone yourself.
I've done too much.
Really?
Yeah.
You mentioned research and PhDs. Oh, utaki kuwa professor.
Hapana.
Dr. DJ.
Hii yenye nimefanya imetosha.
Imetosha.
Yeah. I think it's too much. Yeah. But for my colleagues who have the energy, please go ahead.
Unarudi kwa DJ sasa.
Yeah. Hapo ndio nitaretire.
Ama utaretire kwa DJ.
Yes.
That's good. So neonatology. Like, did you always want to go this route in medicine? Because some of us are really struggling right now with, choosing where to go. Well, did you just step into that NBU and you knew? Utu to tiny human beings.
Hapa ndio nataka kukua. Hapana. Yeah.
Hata
like to become a doctor, it was not my initial plan.
Tell us.
So I wanted to become a civil engineer. But there's school kuna pangiwa ile karatasi ya kutik career. The career master would decide based on your ability. So I found myself in medicine.
Yes. So you wanted to become a civil engineer. Like you knew what it entailed to be a civil engineer. You wanted that? I
think I still love physics. So I thought maybe civil engineering would be the best thing to do. And I think I just had interest in how buildings are done. How do they get to stand?
That's quite a dream.
So after we did our Form 4, then the way it used to be distributed based on your grades. So I was called in to do medicine.
Ile ya JAB ile.
Yes. So JAB tukatumiwa barua. My dad comes with the letter and he's very excited. At Daktari, tuko na daktari wa kwanza kwa familia.
Na wewe ulikuwa unataka engineer.
So of course hiyo story you can't even start explaining that I want to become an engineer nini. Those days medicine was very prestigious. I think now things maybe have changed. And people are more likely to change if they don't like it. But those days I think when you're called for engineering, you'd go do engineering. You're called for medicine, you are likely to go and do the medicine.
Did you used to apply? Like on, because as we had the application.
We used to do the career choice. So you remember, we used to, you may not know, we used to have a form that you fill in. So your first choice, second choice, third choice.
We had that.
So you fill it before you do your KCSE exams. So after you've done your KCSE exams, then based on, I think you keep falling off. Based on
kama ujapata ya kwanza, they put you in the second one.
So that's how we ended up in med school.
So your first one you didn't put engineering?
I did. But used to fill them in pencil. So I think my career must have changed. And for him, he was very convinced that I should be a doctor. But I used to tell him, no, I want to become an engineer. So when you're told to feel, you feel. But an 18, 17-year-old, they look at you like you don't know what you're doing. So people make choices for you.
Do you think that is true? Because we were here with Dr. Okewa the other day, and you were saying, even for us, even our generation, tukipata A, if you perform, you go into medicine.
You're likely to get
yourself. And you were saying that, school. At that age, you are not able as a teenager to choose your career. Do you agree with that?
I think I agree. I might do the same for my child. Because they might make very weird choices. Kwanza now with the current crop of children.
Anataka kuwa professional tattoo artist.
Ndio hiyo sasa. Ama anataka not to downplay that job, but so maybe they have ability to do other things. Yeah, so I think you also need to guide them and nurture them. So maybe had that guy not changed my my form, maybe I wouldn't be a doctor. Yeah, I would have been a civil engineer. Yeah.
And do you think now, looking back, now you know what civil, presumably you've maybe interacted with one or two civil
I'm actually
engineers.
married to one.
Oh, you're married to a civil?
So now I'm living the dream in quotes.
Through someone else.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys meet before you joined med school?
No, when I was in med school.
Oh, you meant when
already, yeah.
Ulkona, I don't know, like, this is where I was supposed to be.
Yeah, that is where I was supposed to be.
So looking back?
So, I don't regret it. So you went, those days when you're sent to school, you have to come back with your certificate. So you go, you do what you are supposed to do, work very hard, do your exams, pass, finish in time. Yeah, so went, did my undergraduate, finished. Yes. Came back with the certificate. Yes. So of course my dad was very happy. My parents were very happy. Yeah.
Did you enjoy studying medicine?
I think just I think it was just about being in campus. Campus life is very new. You are from high school, which is more like a jail.
Yeah.
And then now you're out there, you're on your own. So yeah, I think I still enjoyed it. I made friends that are still my friends up to date.
In campus.
Yes.
So some happy?
Moi.
Oh, you are in Moi?
Yeah, Moi University.
Ini mwaka gani doc? Moi University. Was it before they started taking 9 years in school? No, nowadays wanamaliza after 9 years.
I think everyone may have their own story, but tulimaliza in 6 years.
In 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, you are doing the 6-year program?
6-year program.
Not the 5.
She's wafanya 6
Moi
years.
has never had the 5.
No, it's always been 6.
UN had sometime 5 and 6. I think back to 5.
I think they've now converted to 6.
Yeah, now they're fully 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did
6 years, yeah.
Mwaka gani? We're not trying to tell your age, but
a long time ago. So we finished, we completed in 2008. Yeah.
Okay. 2008.
Yes.
Usha MBCHB pale.
Tumemaliza MBCHB. Yeah.
Mimi hapo nilikuwa namaliza KCS. KCPE.
Unaona. Watoto wa jana.
Watoto wa jana. Ni agree.
Yeah.
All right. So and
then I went we did our internship in JOOTRH.
Oh, you came to the city of Kisumu.
Yes, city of Kisumu. Internship in JOOTRH. It used to be called
Russia.
No, Russia is jina ya utani.
Wait, it has never been called Russia?
No, it has a different name before it was converted to
something
Nyanza Provincial. Yes, when it was still Nyanza Provincial. Yes.
Wait,
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So then now it still used to be called Russia.
As a nickname. So Russia is a nickname?
Yes,
because it was
Russia
built by
is
Russians.
A nickname, yes. Yeah, so I did my internship, did maybe a year or 2, then I moved to Aga Khan.
Oh, you worked there after internship as well?
Yes.
How was it working in interning in, I don't know, I'm out of Sahara.
In JOOTRH.
It's a long time ago.
In Nyanza. Yeah, no.
Because nowadays, unajua, it's very feared.
It was feared even then. It used to be like a correctional center for interns wa kichwa ngumu.
Ala?
Yeah. Nyanza.
So the reputation has always been there?
Yes. There used to be Nyanza, was feared. No one wanted to go there. Embu, I think Embu was another center our days where like those interns wa kichwa ngumu would be taken there.
Really?
Yes.
And how did they decide when wa kichwa ngumu?
Tunashumbua tu. When you become a consultant, you will draw.
Nitawaonea huko.
Yes, utawaona tu. So they're
Sasa wewe mbona uliletwa? Ulikuwa kichwa ngumu?
Mimi sikuwa kichwa ngumu. Sisi during the selection we just landed in Kisumu. Yeah. So hata kando na wale wa kichwa ngumu wenye wanaletwa for whatever disciplinary measures, kuna saile wana ballot, someone has to come.
And
tulikuwa wengi.
So bado hii Nowadays, anyway.
I don't know how it is now,
now
but because the consultants are my friends, so I don't know if wameendelesha hiyo story.
Actually, it's even us when we were training there, people used to fear it. There were interns who used to korofishana with consultants, and even as early as these juzi tu hapa, I had an intern who was trying to run away to change internship center, kwa sababu anasema huko mazee huko ni ilikuwa ni noma.
The first day we reported, I think we were in a gathering, and one of the consultants told us, this is not internship is not like, it's not school. You should have learned what you needed to learn in med school. You come to apply. We were like, we've just come to learn. Anyway, long story. But we survived.
But you survived through
it.
Huko kulwa weeks.
Atukupata group yetu. Watu walikuwa poa. No one actually got weeks.
Hata wale vichwa ngumu walikuwa wameletwa for correction.
Group yetu sijui kama kulikuwa na yote. I can't remember anyone transferring.
So literally people used to transfer from other centers.
No, they are not transferring to. They are brought.
They are brought.
Yes.
Like ametoka somewhere else.
So you'd either be taken to Embu or Nyanza.
Kama unasumbua.
Alafu kulikuwa na place ingine. I don't know if they're teaching hospitals, MTRH and KNH, but I can't remember. So they would do that. So unapata mtu alianza internship place fulani, then they come and finish in
JOOTRH. Oh, then Nyanza provincial.
Then you would know. But our group, I don't think we had anyone, so we all finished at the same time.
Finished in good time. Okay, all right. Alafu umesema ukapiga 1 year ama 2 years?
I think 2 years.
This was the time when you were being posted automatically.
So you would stay.
Or you
so
stay
after
in
you stay
center.
And so when you stay within the province, they can post you to any other hospital within the province.
Within the province.
So for me, I was retained at JOOTRH. So I stayed, then I moved.
Moved to Aga Khan.
Yes.
To greener pastures.
Were they greener pastures?
The colors are green, so we can only assume. The pasture should also
this one
be
is
green.
red. The one in Kisumu is red.
It's red.
Yes.
So we moved to redder pastures.
To redder pastures, Yes, so I've been in Aga Khan to date.
See, that's since now 2010 or
2011.
2011.
I think so.
And how is it? How is it, first of all, transitioning from that public now to ideal? We call it ideal setup. When we used to be in school, in an ideal setup, I would do this, I would do that.
So now, it's really not easy. But I think maybe having done a few locums here and there, that's how you get to know what they do on their side. But of course, until you are fully there, it takes time to understand.
To transition.
It's been good.
So you've been in Aga Khan since you are an MO?
Yes.
Now you are a neonatologist. Yani,
yes.
The whole
the whole works.
Wow, interesting. Must be a very good employer. You must be happy.
Aga Khan.
Hapo ume-maintain maze.
I know.
Both parties must be very happy with each other.
Or maybe it's just personality. Like there are people who just don't enjoy change. So there are people who are just comfortable where they are.
That's you now. Are you one of those?
I'm good.
You're good, right?
But of course, transitioning from government to private, it's really a major decision. Because now you have to leave the comfort of being permanent and pensionable, the government what are they, benefits and all those things, and then just like make a change to this. But I think for me, I think looking back, I think I was posted to a place that you have to take a ferry.
You have to take a what?
A ferry.
A ferry?
Yeah. I think I'd been posted somewhere. I can't remember. Some strange town. Within this
like from
in
Russia.
Nyanza. Yes.
From Russia. From now.
I think there was something happened, or someone went to school and then
they
I
were
was supposed to go. I think maybe that is what triggered my
then you didn't go.
my switch. That's how I think I left government.
And you don't like change.
Yeah. So I was fine staying in Kisumu. Yes.
So Kwanza, you told us you never wanted even to become a doctor. You told us how you ended up in this field.
Yes.
So how pediatrics sasa ilikujaje?
Pediatrics. So there's a time my son fell sick. I think maybe that is maybe how I got to develop some interest in peds. But initially I wanted to become an OBGY. After med school now.
After med school.
Yeah, I really loved OBGY or surgery. One of the two. But I think when my son got sick at around 7 months, we had to transfuse him. He had many issues. At some point we thought he had sickle cell disease. He had sickle cell disease for 2 weeks. Then
that was the working diagnosis. For like 2 weeks.
until you are told it's negative, then we had to wait for HB electrophoresis for 2 weeks. So that was crazy. So I think after that, there were opportunities to do pediatrics.
To go to doctor school.
So actually.
This time you are now in Aga Khan.
Yes, I was in Aga Khan.
Okay.
So then we applied and we got pediatrics. At the same time, I'd applied for OBGY. So I was like, leave alone OBGY.
What
let
comes?
me do pediatrics. So I went in for pediatrics. Maybe that is, I think medicine is also about opportunities that come your way. Versus every field I feel is important.
It is.
So the ones who do OBGY, IMED, all those fields. So I think it's just about opportunities that presented at the time.
So sisi team confusion unatuambia apply everything.
No, don't apply everything.
One comes,
have some interest. Have some interest. Why? And once you deviate, that's it for the rest of your life.
Yes.
It's unlikely that you will come back to the mainstream and then reassess and then redo another master's program. It's torture. So like you have to choose your poison very well.
Ready to take it.
So if you're choosing IMED, then be very sure that you want to do that.
You want to do it.
I think that's why you become an AMO first, so that you can judge.
Nina, anyway,
then I think also the drive to look for money and all that. But I think all the medical fields should be able to put food on your table.
Squeeze wanasemanga medicine, don't go in for money. It was told by Dr. Oburu.
Yes.
The author, he said, hey,
if you go in for money, you will definitely fail flat. But of course, even as you do whatever you do, of course, the return at the end of the day will be what you are paid. Okay? And how this certificate can help you to make money. That's what they say. That's why some doctors actually, we don't put so much into making money. Our financial management is very poor because we are like doing a noble job. Tomorrow there'll always be a paycheck. And sometimes a few
patients will always be there.
So a few days ago we were educated by a bank on how to multiply our money. So doctors also need to make money.
We do.
Live large. Yes.
I know nowadays they say businessman, politician, and doctor.
And you also need to be on the table where decisions are made. And
I think that's a place where
this is where I like the younger doctors. They want to be on the table where decisions are made. They want to know how much was made, to what is happening in the hospital, what is going on. All doctors also need to do that. Like you need to be the managers up there.
True. From way top. Nowadays, today, currently,
in the ministry,
our CS is
yes.
What Dwale amesomea nini?
Wow. Usiseme currently.
I don't know. We don't know what his profession is. But you see,
but we had Deborah before.
We had Deborah,
which was very encouraging. Yeah.
But then you see, it would appear that she was really not able to handle that ministry as per standards. Then that's why the reshuffling was done. I don't know.
That is politics.
That is politics.
Very difficult to judge.
Very difficult to judge. But then I just think if what you're saying could apply, that's just that we have more doctors up there. Then we have a wider pool of doctors, because if Deborah is unable to deliver, then Elizabeth come and try.
Someone else. Insha and all that is going on with Insha, the doctors should be at the center of it.
Exactly.
We should not make noise from the village district hospital. Should be in there asking, what can we do better? How can we make it better?
And I think we also need to embrace politics, because
exactly.
I had a guest. She's called Dr. Dr. Florence, and she had gotten an opportunity to go to the county management of health, but the politics, she said, was too much, and she resigned.
Doctors want to go and sit down with a pen and write paracetamol and do their job, what they are trained to do. But I think when you're doing your undergraduate, there's a course that empowers you, the leadership courses, which I think government, they are done by the School of Government. School of Government.
Yes, it took fine.
We are supposed to have done it.
You did it?
Yeah, we did it during our master's program.
Oh, during master's?
Yeah.
Probably it's in
so
master's.
it teaches you about leadership, how health financing works, and what you are supposed to do. What is your role? You're supposed to be empowered, so that even when they give you the seat as a CS or the seat as a, a CEC, you know what you are supposed to do. Not just handing you over, giving you, haya wewe ni minister, shikaenda kaa kwa kiti. So you don't know what you are supposed to do.
Oh, there's a training like that.
You're supposed to be trained.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So ukaenda ukapiga masters in PITS?
Mimi nikafanya masters in PITS.
You went back to Moi?
Yeah, I went back to Moi. Yes. Moi has been good to me. Moi University.
Yeah, so you undergrad, masters, Moi University.
Yeah. Then came back.
Came back to Aga Khan,
Aga Khan, yes.
Did they sponsor you to go to school?
Yes, they did.
They did, nice.
So then I came back. Of course, they bond you, but the bond ends very fast. Then stayed for like 2 years. Then I went to Nairobi for my fellowship.
Oh, yeah. Now in neonatology. Oh, so you are only a general pediatrician for two years?
2 years, yeah.
Hey, unakimbiza syllabus, daktari. Syllabus unapeleka mbio sana.
No, 3 years.
Oh, you did 3 years.
3 years, yes. Then I went back for
fellowship. Where did you do that?
Nairobi, Aga Khan.
Aga Khan still?
Yes. And the ELMA program, still a government program.
Oh, it's a government program.
Best
inaitwa
stationed ELMA.
ELMA,
yes.
In full? That's the full.
Actually, I can't remember. This is so embarrassing.
Your sponsor should hear of this.
But
so
it's
ELMA,
under
ELMA program.
Under the Kenya Pediatric Association. So they wanted, I think it's an organization that is to strengthen, or rather maybe increase the capacity, human resource capacity, in terms of subspecialties. So they train
across the fields, or just
pediatrics. This one is mainly pediatrics. So through the KPA program, the Kenya Pediatric Association. So then ELMA, so we have cardiologists, neonatologists being trained, pulmonologists, gastroenterologists within our borders.
Within PITS,
Yes. In Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yes.
So iko Aga Khan na wapi?
So there's Aga Khan, MTRH,
KNH.
and KNH.
Walete JOOTRH pia. Si pia hii ni parastato.
Upcoming.
Ati upcoming. Ana, tulipewa 6A.
We, pasatu. But anyway, we appreciate.
Ama ni 6, because by the way, it could be just 6A on paper.
But it's, I think
the most of these
so much
government
is going on
facilities.
behind the scenes to ensure that we actually grow to the 6A.
It should.
Yeah.
Unajua hii mambo
So I
ya
think
kukua
soon.
opposition. Hii ni handshake inaleta hospitali kubwa.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, now you're a neonatologist.
Now I'm a neonatologist.
Na umesema wewe umefika.
Mimi nimemaliza. Wacha wengine watoto waendelee.
No neonatal gastroenterologist.
Neonatal. We have gastroenterologists who've studied gastro from 0 to 18 years, so they can sort us out.
Amazing. Congratulations, Doc. Quite a seamless journey.
Yeah, it's
been nice, eh?
Yes, it's been nice.
Na hiyo hata mimi sijasikia pale unasema, and then I went to DJ school.
Inaitwa stars align.
Yeah, stars are very in order
somehow.
But hujasema mimi nimengoja pale, and then I dropped out of school in 4th year. I went, I did DJing. I tried, then I came back. I deferred. Yes.
Hakuna.
How did you do? You said you're a professional trained DJ.
Yes.